Hey guys, did you guys see the new Taylor Swift song?
Oh, the day of reckoning.
New Taylor Swift, 1989, Taylor's version. They're new songs, but they're of old songs, but they're remakes, so they're new songs. Now, when this album came out, I was a mere child. I was like 15 or so, and those songs were annoying me on the radio every day. You had Shake It Off. You had Blank Space. You couldn't avoid it. And you want to know what? I understand. They were pop bangers. They were crazy, and they did really, really well. But you want to know something fun? I have never listened to the album front to back. I don't know why. I think when I first started to listen to this album, I just got an iPod, and I had the Pandora app. Yeah, Pandora. And, like, I would just put on a pop radio, and these songs would come up, and, like, songs like Welcome to New York, I think I've heard once on it. Like through the radio. I didn't listen to an album front to back then. Normally I would listen to this with like a Joseph, you know? Wait! She's MIA at the moment. I'm doing this all alone. No biases, all me, no nothing. Some people have said before this is the pop Bible. Some people have said it's okay. I don't know what's true. Joseph said this to me. Something like they butchered style, so I'm excited to see what that means. I'm only going to be listening to the original album, including the deluxe stuff, so like New Romantics. There's going to be a separate video that comes with the Taylor's versions, new tracks from the vault, coming out soon. I am excited. It is an hour long. Buckle in, we're going. Number 1, track 1, Welcome to New York. One funny thing about the song, my roommate said, it ruins the album. So we're going to see what that means. Welcome to New York. Alright, I remember hearing the original. It definitely sounds a little different, like her voice has matured a good amount.
Getting kind of bored.
Not my favorite intro of all time. I mean, it's not like, it's, what's the word, anthemic? It's decent, but it's not like, it doesn't have like too much pulp in it. I kind of wanted something going on with the drums, like almost like a gallop, a sound like that could happen. I'm basing this based on like what I feel I like about Style and Wildest Dreams, by the way, my favorite songs that I've heard from this album. It was kind of a lukewarm introduction. It's kind of definitely an easy introduction. Maybe that's what she was trying to do there. Okay, next we have Maddie P's favorite song of all time, Blank Space.
I think Blank Space as a song really like nails the epitome of like what Taylor Swift is as an essence, what she's able to do to men, and she kind of encapsulates like the whole thematic elements of all of her songs into one song. It's not about something from the past, it's about something that could happen in the present. And I think what she does with that song is really her magnum opus. Hey guys, subscribe to Evercon's Land.
Now we're going on to one of the biggest pop songs of all time, Blank Space. I do actually agree with what he's saying, as in, like, this is a very self-aware Taylor Swift. This is a Taylor Swift that's kind of giving a thesis of herself. She's, like, being like, this is how you guys see me. This is how it goes. I know how it's going to go, too. I'm not dumb. I really like Blank Space, and I think Blank Space could work as, like, a little intro of the album. Like, you don't even need Welcome to New York. You can keep that on the side. You don't need... Sounds more echoey. That's a different tone. That bass. That guy in the studio was going like... Ooh. See, these drums feel like they have some energy. I like this. Throwback Thursday. That's what's happening right now. Ooh, yeah. The storm. I can make all the tables turn. Rose garden filled with thorns. Banger. Yeah, I can't be mad at Blank Space. It's a banger. Well, Blank Space was fun. But you wanna know what's next? A banger. Style. That guitar sounds different. Wait, let me play the original real quick. Okay, now let me replay Style, the new version. That guitar's a little different. It's a little like funkier almost. Yeah, no, I liked how the original sounded. I mean, I'm being real fucking picky, but okay. She's a little more like, feels closer, less distant. Why do I feel weird? What feels off? Okay, the other girl line in the original, her voice is like breaking. She's like, some other girl. That one was just like, some other girl. Yeah, nah. Okay, I'm gonna skim through the original style real quick and just point out some things. I already like her delivery more. It feels more sensual. It feels like passionate. It almost feels like more full too. Listen to her voice break here. Better. Okay, so what I'll say right now is I think maybe the blank space, this version, Taylor's version, is better. The style one, the original, is definitely better. I think just, it feels just a little off. I think that like her performance in the OG one is just simply better. Next track is Out of the Woods. I think I've heard this one before too. She goes like, I be out of the way, I be out of the way, I be in the clay. I don't remember it starting like this. I like these drums coming in. Dun, 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 dun. I'm liking this a good amount, yeah. How does this barely have any streams on Spotify? Barely any streams, 300 million. This feels very epic, very maximalistic. It's a good little start to this album, these songs. Okay, that one was maybe my favorite instrumental yet, at least on this new version. It sounded pretty good. It sounded pretty maximalistic. That's the song I was the most unfamiliar with yet. No complaints. Good little track. What do you want from me? $3? Sometimes words come out of my mouth that don't mean anything, and I hope you know all you had to do was stay. You just had to stop.
You just had to stop.
Go and lock me out. Why do I feel weird again? One thing I'll notice now, 5 tracks in with all these tracks being kind of like big, energetic songs, they're starting to feel like less and less energetic because of that. Because like that energy is constant, which means like there isn't really a high. It's more like that kind of energy is the middle. So it doesn't feel like we're really like peaking, going high and low. It's just kind of like all these pop songs that if you like them, it's good. But flow-wise, album-wise, it's not like giving me too much of like a roller coaster of an experience. It's kind of like a middling train ride. If I listen to this, all you had to do was stay before all the other things, I think I would enjoy it a little more because it would hit a little harder, if that makes sense. Let's keep going. And we have fucking Shake It Off next. This one I didn't like growing up. This one I was just like, I thought you were too late. Nothing in my brain. I mean, I was like a 14, 15-year-old boy during this time. So would you expect me to be like, this is fire? That's what people say. Party, 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 party. Best song of all time, Shake It Off. Best song, just kidding, the best song is Blank Space because it knocked Shake It Off out of the #1 spot. One of the only times that's happened on the Billboard Hot 100. I don't know what this one is, I wish you would. Never heard this. This reminds me a lot of like Emotion, Carly Rae. Okay, I like this little chorus. 2 a.m. in my room. Never forget you. It kind of sounds like Haim right now. Or maybe Haim sound like her? Like I could hear Haim covering this, if that makes sense. Oh, a firecracker. The Never Forget You reminds me of Haim, bro. Okay, I'm liking this one. I like it. Even though that one was very maximalistic too, I don't know. It felt like a more of a downer in a good way. Like it's her talking about like regretting something. It just sounded a little different. I liked it a lot. It's not a bad one. But next is a bad one. Let's get this over with. It's lit. I don't think I've ever heard the original. I think I've only heard Kendrick. I hate you, overrate you, big you, elevate you. It's not my favorite track, I know. No, people like it. It's fun. It's energetic. Kind of sounds like Reputation for me. I would love if someone gave like a good reasoning of why Bad Blood is a good song. If you want to type that below, I would love to understand because I just don't get it. But it's okay. You want to know what got me through that? Wildest Dreams, because that's next. Oh my lord, this song is wonderful. Oh, here we go. New relationship, but I can already see the end before it begins. Away from the crowd. No, heaven can't help me now. Let's hear this chorus. Okay, it's doing it. This song is like nostalgic before the even event she's talking about becomes nostalgic. It doesn't sound butchered, I would say that. It sounds pretty well done. I was a little nervous because of style, but this is still good. I'm having a fun time. The song's good. It's probably my favorite song on the album. Maybe. How to Get the Girl. I need to look this one up. I mean, I've searched this before. I've never heard this song. How do you stand like a ghost? This chorus is banging. Okay, I don't mind it. I like this one. This one's fun. I've never heard that track before, and that one was kind of fun. I like it. You know how I said earlier when like the album felt like, oh, it's not really having, it's kind of consistent, as in they're just a bunch of pop songs that are pretty good. There's not really lows, and then in that turn, there's not really too many highs. For some reason, this felt like it changed it up a bit. It felt like it was variety. I think it was just that chorus that was working really well for me, but it definitely gave me a little more stamina on the album. And I'll say this album is kind of flying by. I understand why people are like, oh, it's a pop Bible. This love has taken control. Love is good, this love is bad, this love is alive back from the Okay, that song was pretty good. I think it went on just a tad too long, but I liked what I heard right there. I liked that we had that little lower point. The album keeps your energy up a good amount, and like it's good that we have this come down because I like to have highs and lows and everything like that, but I can definitely feel myself relaxed a little more after that song. I Know Places. Let's go. Track 12. Oh no. The fuck was that? What is she doing with her voice? What is this? I have never heard this. She's trying to sound a little more like intimidating or scary, and I think that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, that one didn't do too much for me. It just didn't really connect with me. It was just a track. It could have easily like been cut and honestly like not have done too much different to the album. I think honestly it just took away from the album. Clean. This was the last song on the original. Okay, this sounds completely different. I like how the piano or whatever happening in the background feels like rain itself. Why does this song kind of feel like it should be like a track 3 or 4? Like this is the first come down. It doesn't feel like an outro at all. It didn't sound like an outro. It sounded like a track 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Let's hear these bonus ones though. Bonus boys. Sounds like we're in a mystical forest of snow. The face I was making there was because I thought it was going to go into like, what's that type of music that's like, has the drums going like, it sounded like that. Wonderland. Whose favorite song is Wonderland? I'm sure it's someone's, but that one, I can see why it was a deluxe version. Like it sounded good and whatever, but I can see why they were like, let's keep this off the album. You Are in Love. All right, command and tell me what I am, please. I like this instrumental. I like her voice. I like what it's doing here. It's fitting well. I like how it's a lower point and it's like a nice mellow track, but it's sweet and it feels fitting to the album. Okay, that one's cool. I like how she painted a nice picture of like what it feels like to be in love. And now we're here, the final track. I could just listen to the deluxe ones, but we're gonna wait. Just wait a little longer. Stick around if you do want to see those. It's gonna come out very, very soon, the deluxe ones. It's gonna come out with a couple other people. I've got through it. It's been an hour. Oh, Scarlet Letters. We're all here. We're all freaks. New Romantics. Taylor Swift. 1989. Taylor's version. Thank you for being here for the Taylor Swift 1989 reaction. Please stick around for more chaos. We're too busy dancing on top of me. Thank you, Taylor Swift. Creating jobs everywhere. Stick around for the new Taylor Vault tracks. We'll be back soon.